A huge event has happened in the dark corners of the financial markets, where reports and whispers are often turned into deals worth billions of dollars. A huge institutional buyout of XRP Ripple has shook the cryptocurrency world like a giant waking up from a deep sleep. It's not just news. This change could completely change how people use digital currencies. We are going to get right to the heart of this huge event in this article. Why is this important for investors, the market, and the future of cryptocurrencies? Hold on tight, because this isn't just another crypto exchange that you might have seen. This story is about digital gold, change, and power. Coin fans have always been interested in XRP, the coin that runs on the XRP ledger. It is known for having fast processing times and low fees. XRP has been marketed as a powerful way to fill in the gaps in standard banking. Ripple has had its fair share of problems, mostly because of ongoing legal issues that have cast a long cloud over its market performance. However, recent events point to a big change with a huge institutional buyout suggesting a possible bright future. This part of the story sets the scene for understanding how serious the recent events are that have to do with XRP Ripple. Getting bought out by an institutional investor is like getting a huge vote of trust in a cryptocurrency. For XRP, this came in the form of a huge buy by a group of very powerful investors. It's not just about getting a lot of digital assets with this move. It's about planning how to best place themselves in the growing crypto market. Details of this deal have slowly been coming to light, even though they are usually kept secret in the business world. Describing a purchase that works well. The exact amounts involved and the types of trades could show how these big-name financiers feel about XRP's long-term viability. It's important to understand how this deal works in order to understand how it might affect the market as a whole. The companies behind this huge buy are not new to the world of finance. These are well-known companies that are slowly coming around to the idea that Bitcoin is a real asset class. The profiles of these institutions show a mix of old-fashioned financial powerhouses and new investors who are good with technology. Their goals are different. Some people want to make a lot of money. Others want to spread out their investments. Some people want to be the first in their institutions to use Bitcoin. The goals of these companies are very important to study because their plans could affect how the XRP market moves in the future. The price of XRP went through the roof right after the big buyout. This change in price is a great example of how big changes in the market can cause prices to change quickly. The long-term effects, on the other hand, are more complicated. XRP might become more stable after this buyout, or it might become more volatile because of speculative trade. It will be interesting to see how institutional plans are combined with the way the crypto market works naturally. When you look at XRP next to other cryptocurrencies, the amount and type of institutional funding that it has stands out. This buyout is bold, one-of-a-kind move that could set a precedent. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has slowly gained institutional attention. This part looks at where Ripple stands now compared to its rivals, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Exploring how institutional movements can change market standings in the crypto world. Regulators are always keeping a close eye on the world of cryptocurrencies. This is even more clear for Ripple because it is still in court battles with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Institutional investments could lead to more scrutiny, but they could also push for simpler rules. To figure out what will happen next with Ripple and its institutional backers, it's important to understand these legislative landscapes. Big changes happen when you have a lot of money. Putting big money into Ripple could be a sign of good things to come for the crypto market. This part talks about the changes that could happen in the market, in how investors act, and in how technology improves. The effects of Ripple. The buyout goes beyond the crypto markets, no pun meant. They could have an effect on global economic policies, especially when it comes to things like making payments across borders and being open about money. Ripple has a big chance to change foreign finance, and the fact that big institutions are involved only makes this more likely. The world after a buyout is full of possibilities and challenges for the average investor. This part gives you useful tips on how to buy in Ripple and other cryptocurrencies now that these things have changed. More institutions are interested in Ripple, which has huge technological effects. There is a huge amount of room for growth thanks to improvements in blockchain technology and new ways of doing business. This part puts together what financial experts and market pundits have said, giving an all-around picture of what Ripple's future might hold. It looks at things from a range of points of view, from optimistic to careful, so the reader has a choice of views to think about. The people and the media have heard about the buyout. This part talks about the story that the media tells and how that story affects how people think and how the market moves. When you look at past institutional purchases, you can understand what's going on now and learn from it. In this part, we look at a few examples of how institutional money had a big effect on the cryptocurrency markets. In the end, the buying of XRP by institutions is more than just a market event. It's a turning point that could decide how cryptocurrencies grow in the future. Investors and people who follow the market need to understand the details of this change in order to plan for the future. We are about to go through changes that could be life-changing, so it is very important to stay aware and flexible. This article has looked at many aspects of a big market change and given a full picture of what it means. The story of Ripple's institutional buyout is one that you should pay close attention to, whether you're an investor, a market expert, or just a crypto fan.